Good morning.
Right, today we thought we would give you a little tour of Dougie Doug because we actually haven't really shown you around.
So we want to do like a quick little update because everything was sort of not quite finished the last time we did technically an update of it. So we want to show you exactly how everything's working, exactly how our setup is now, and also potential new, because there's going to be new plans and a few things that we still want to do, really, isn't there? So.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I think when you've got an older van, there's always going to be stuff that needs to be done.
Yeah.
And also, if we can show you a few little things that we think so far have been useful that we thought when we bought the van, and that have been like lifesavers on some ways. Right, so
also the boys are going to give us their little sort of their own personal update of what they like about the van and what they like to do.
all the blankets, that's what they like. Right, so this van has 4 hubs, which is way too big for a van. Obviously, before someone moans, these move over when we're not using them. These rails were an excellent little find. We got them from IKEA, didn't we? Yeah. We got 2 of them, and one comes with a little basket. So,
this is like the curtain rail and what the bed comes over onto.
So it's right
wooden
sturdy
on this side, so we were able to just screw them into that.
Yeah, so that's been quite useful. We've also got a little chargeable Bluetooth speaker, which has been really useful, hasn't it? Because you can just link it up to your phone and any saved stuff. Obviously, we've got a sink in here. Sinky sink. There's also the cap for the water. But yeah, and that can be used as a chopping board when we are not. Yeah, but we're not using the sink, and also to shove that on top to make sure we don't saw off any bits of wood and make any more damage into the, I say wood, why plastic crap? I don't know what it is, but hey. We've got a fridge. The
fridge works, only it's got a cool bag in it because it actually stays really cold because the back of the fridge has got, it's like got the air vent to the outside of the van, so it keeps, the fridge generally stays quite cool.
We're going to try and be quite clever with it because it only works on electric hookup. Excuse the missing button, I'm trying to find a new one. If anyone find one, link me up to that because that would be well helpful. Basically the fridge only works on hookup, so what we've been doing is putting either ice packs in there to keep it cold, or you can freeze it before you go away, and then obviously we've got the cool bag there because everything just insulates it and keeps it colder for longer, and that's not really useful at the moment because it's freezing, but when it starts getting warmer, we're going to need it.
That's the hookup. The hookup is click up, and then you can run it on the leisure battery, but
you really fast.
It does. We found that out, didn't we?
We didn't realise we needed a new leisure battery anyway because it was only a small leisure battery. We wanted one that would last longer and hold more power, basically. So the first time we realised that it drained the battery, we ended up buying a new battery because we thought that battery was dead. Then we bought the new battery, charged it fully up, plugged it in, hooked it up, and then it drained within a day again. And we hadn't realised that this had been switched on to the leisure battery setting at the bottom there. Not sure if it was this foot here that had turned it on, or it might have been one of us, or it could have been switched on when we had the diesel heater fitted. We're not sure. But we've now realised we do not touch that, do we, boys? Because it kills the battery.
Tell you what though, scary when you're trying to sleep next to it and you keep lying next to it and you think, oh my god, have I leant on it? And so all night I was flicking it on and off to like try and make sure I wasn't sleeping on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just using ice packs and thingies, which I'm sure will be useful in the summer.
And when we hook up, we will.
Yeah, obviously we'll plug it on there. In this little drawer, we have a grill. We have not used this, and we haven't even cleaned it. Oh god.
No, it's got. It's because
it's got stuff.
Well, here, look. It's because here is a gap going down into it. So when you're doing food and things like that, it's falling down into
grizzly
it. So
bits
we'll
and
wipe
bobs.
it out, obviously.
When we use it, I'll clean it. But
fire safety.
Stuff.
We've also got we have got a fire alarm and a CO2 alarm.
Yeah. And bog roll everywhere because when you have little ones with sticky paws and wet wipes, baby wipes, all of the above. We have a skylight.
The skylight, which we have bodged beyond recognition.
We won't go too close to it because you'll see how that's actually got like a step trim, hasn't it?
Yes. But we've we had to like repaint it, refit this on top because the ceiling, when I fitted it, it's slightly lower down than where this original frame fit onto it, so it's dropped down a little bit and it's got like a little.
Yeah, let's not talk about
that. But that doesn't matter. Look, it works, doesn't it, boys?
It doesn't leak, which is the main thing, you know.
So yeah, and then obviously we've shown you the storage and stuff. There's our food storage,
food storagey thing.
Things.
We got this bin, right, and it hooks over. Put a bin bag in it.
Put a bin bag in here. So you unclick it.
I think I got it from like pound stretchers or something. Somewhere
Put a
really
bin bag in
rubbish.
there, and then you click it over the top.
And then you put your little
You
lid
get
on,
your
but
little
someone
lid.
sat on the lid,
Yeah, we got
so
we got
we've got a bit
crack
of
in
a
it
crack. But
already.
we don't look at that. We just ignore the crack
one of them,
until
innit?
it falls apart, and then we'll get a new one.
Boys' bed, our bed. You've already seen those.
They
We've never
were like
actually
that.
shown any shots. Oh, we've shown a shot of this one pulled out actually, haven't we? But not the boys. But you can't really move in here much when this is
Basically,
out.
it comes out all the way to about
about
here,
me.
and so we have like this much on
So
the
you're
floor.
kind of standing about here. and
Yeah,
that's about
you
as
can just
much
get
as you
the
can.
I'll tell you how much it goes out.
It comes out to about here because when I put it out, I have to lift you into it, don't
Yeah.
It comes about there.
There
we
we
need,
go.
that's something we do need to get. We want to get like a tiny little sort of, maybe
Mini
some sort of
ladder.
like little ladder that you can climb up to. But we've actually got a pretty good way of
ladder.
Yeah, well, this is the
Stop
thing. But we've got the problem of having.
Where the heck do we
knowing
put
where
a
to put the
ladder?
Just hook it onto
But we've got a
there.
pretty good way of doing it at the moment, haven't we, boys? You
Yep.
stand here and we do a bit of this, and you put your foot on it and you just hop into it, and that works. So we're just doing that.
Yeah, when now you're well.
And then when we're
Considering you're
sometimes coming
small.
down and the bed's still up, we can just
stand on here.
Yeah.
stand onto your bed and just get down.
Right, in this cupboard we have a diesel heater.
This is where the water bottle goes to for the sink. We've got an electric sink, only cold water, but we have.
Ignore
a
the
kettle.
crappy carpet, it was there when we got the van, but because it's water and all that kind of stuff, we just felt we'd just keep it in there because it doesn't matter. If we put the flooring in, it'll swell it up if it gets wet, so
This is one of those water pumps that
That's leaking.
yeah, it's going to leak. It's
a
got
bit wet.
It's a water pump, but yeah, the water just goes through there. And right there.
yeah, we got is it what kind of, I can't remember what diesel heater it was.
It's 2K.
2K.
We didn't need a bigger one. We were going to get a 5K, but then the guy that was fitting it said it ain't going to fit, basically. And then we came to realise we really don't need it in this size
And
van.
we don't. It gets
it
mega
warms up
hot
so
really
quickly.
fast, and it's only diddy, so it doesn't use as much.
I was very comfortable in that.
It was hot, wasn't
When we
it, that
slept.
night? The other night when we stayed in here.
The blanket off. I slept like a log.
You slept like a
And
log.
this is the little remote for it. Which if you've got
Barry,
diesel
mate.
heaters, if you've got a diesel heater, or if you know about diesel heaters, they're usually the same sort of.
It looks so
Remote.
misty as does. It's not actually dirty.
It's
It looks
because-
dirty, but it's not.
Yeah, it's because look,
Yes.
don't push on it, dude. You'll damage it. Look.
Oh no.
So you have to press the and it switches the light. Don't ever press on the screen.
No.
Very delicate screen.
Yeah.
So, boys, where do you sit when we are preparing food and?
Here.
We have got a
anything
back
else?
cab area, very diddy van, but
Play with toys like this.
That's the back of our bed basically, and obviously it folds out.
Yeah,
but it's
we
like a little
play
cubby
with
hole, and the boys like to play like
a
board
little
games.
snug. And in
and
there, in that little cupboard, they've got loads of games, loads of board games,
We need to
travel
put
games.
these in there then.
You do.
You do,
Got
yeah.
some new little things, little water
dominoes.
toy.
Yes.
Do you remember these when you were little? Look at them. You press the button and they go woof woof.
Where did you find them the other day?
Primark for £1. Oh, what a bargain. But anyway, we got some art up in here now. I can't
Yeah.
remember the artist I bought them from, but they're really cute.
yeah,
I
they're
think
lovely.
Donna
If we
or
can
something.
find,
I'll
we'll put a
link
little
her.
link bit. Yeah.
They're really nice.
We want to get a little bit more. sort
They
of
are held up with
decoration and stuff.
Velcro. So
Yeah.
Velcro either side. They're actually doing better than the ceiling.
We've got our little twinkly lights around.
Oh, and we got little twinkly lights. We put the fairy light. And
we charge. It's actually a solar
Solar
power
panel.
one. It's garden one. We just have it in the window and it's constantly charging. But when you switch it on, there you go.
it
You
looks
can
better
see
when all these lights aren't on. But it looks so pretty.
That's it.
All the way around, all the way to the back boys' bedroom at the
It's
back.
a nice little.
Yeah, so we have them.
Gives you a nice little setting in the evening.
Hello.
Yeah. So we recently got also. Sorry, that was really close up to my face, wasn't it? I just sat on a bag.
We
We finally got a little charging.
To show us how
like to
much
show us
it's
how much
had.
battery we've got, haven't we? Because
69.
it was pure panic when it started getting low and we didn't know
Very
how much
true.
battery we had. But we've got a little EcoFlow in here. We're going to be charging that today because we've got to charge the battery for this as well while we're out today. But yeah, I think there's not a huge amount more updates that we've done so far.
Basically, in the boot of the van as well, there is storage underneath the bed. We've got our loo under there,
Yeah,
where
Victor.
Victor is
Get
sat.
up, you don't want to be sitting all low.
Victor's
No.
sitting on the toilet at the moment.
Yeah, you are literally on the loo.
Quickly.
That's it.
And just a heads up, the boys do have belts.
Yeah, we've had a few people comment saying, have they got belts on?
They do.
Yeah, they've got lap belts. They're lap belts.
They were
they're
installed
built
in the
into
van.
They're actually built
Yeah.
into the van. They are very safe, and I mean,
Can I get you
it
to
passed
move
its
forward?
MOT on them, so they can't be that bad.
Just to let you know,
yeah.
there's one thing you need to check.
There's a toilet there.
We thought it was a great idea to put it there so we could literally poop by just lifting the seat
But
up.
you can't.
No, because you need to open the latch
There's
underneath.
a latch which is about here, and that needs to come
Yeah.
out. So, we
So
can't
at
pull it
night we shimmy it all the way to the front of the here, and turn this seat round because obviously
got
I have
curtains.
this, and we've got these curtains so you can poop in privacy.
I mean, we don't
Not that we want
do it
to.
very often, but
No,
there's all that storage as well.
but
Huge
yeah,
amount of
all the way
storage back
under
there.
that, as you can
There's one
see,
thing-
These are all our window
and boots because we
protectors and
always
stuff.
need boots.
Not protectors. The I don't know.
Right in the back of the van, there is also a, obviously, where the gas goes and stuff.
Underneath this cupboard, which is like clothes.
I would show you, but I
Clothes
can't
and
bother to
games.
come out.
Yeah, down in the bottom of there, you have to open the back door. There's another cupboard down there which has got all of like the van safety stuff. So like
Leveling things and triangles,
like
warning
the level
triangles,
step things, and then there's the gas bottle.
and the hookup leads and stuff.
Leads, yeah, everything. It's all in the back there.
So it's very compact, but it kind of does us. That's
It
all
does.
of our duvets. Obviously, we've got the teddy bear duvet, but don't get them from B&M because they're dead baggy. I
B&M.
have so much regret.
B&M don't make good bed sheets. They
No,
slip
they
around.
don't. They're
But
not
I mean,
nice.
they are very warm and comfortable.
Yes.
Cass doesn't like them, though, do you?
They're too warm. I
that.
like cold
They're a bit
pillows
too
on my
warm.
face. Yeah, I get a sweaty face, and I have to keep turning it round, so it's a bit gross. But yeah, I'll get used to it.
So the setup for the food that we've shown you obviously is a little table in the centre where you put the bowl in, then we get the table down and put it on top. 3 people can sit here at it, but it's a bit tight, isn't it? Aeroplane arms.
Go on, 3 people can sit down on here. Wink, wink, wink. Quick, quick, quick.
Sit.
Like, in 4 people,
It depends how diddy you are. If you've got,
If they can move over a little bit more.
you need to have
You
tiny
can sit on
bums.
the-
So the table's here, but you sit here, don't you, Cass?
Yeah.
Usually. And I'll sit on the pilot chair, spin it
But
around.
sometimes
'Cause
if my arm gets out.
It's a little bit too far. Hang on, wait. It's a little bit too far from the table, so you need to be a little bit longer. But we've actually got a little fold-out table as well. Just a little,
Wooden one just behind here. You see the legs, I can't bother to pull it out because it's wrapped in a curtain to stop it
which we
banging.
actually discovered. If it's a bit too tight on here and we're having like a big dinner,
Yeah, and I have
and
my
Vince has got his
arm out.
aeroplane arms out.
You just.
We
sit
actually put the
here.
table down the front, didn't we? The other day?
Yeah, we had it in
And
between us.
I sat on the driver's seat to sideways and it worked just fine.
Yeah, you
So-
know, table in it. It's a very small van, so we have to make the best of what space we have.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to take you now to come along with us to go and make some food in the
But-
middle of nowhere.
Not with the boys.
Not with the boys.
Oh,
You ain't having nothing. Sorry.
We'll see you on the road.
Wee. Good morning. Right, so a little quick one today. We are in Duggy Duggy Dug Dug, and we have decided that we're going to go out. The kids are at school, so it's mummy daddy on our own kind of time. So we thought we'd take the old boy out for a little spin, and we've just been to Tesco, got some food. So we're going to find somewhere absolutely beautiful to spend and have a little bit of light lunch. So come along with us, see what we cook, if it's edible or whether we're going to die of starvation whilst we're in this blooming thing. So see you soon. It's a lot of a learning curve having a van, isn't it, Joe? Like, no one tells you when you put stuff in here, it goes absolutely bonkers when you drive it.
Are you going to love what we're going to have to eat?
Oh, unless it's awful and doesn't cook and we've run out of gas. We don't even know how much gas we have. We don't know. Basically, we had a little bit of a pickle, didn't we, Joe?
I took a half full gas tank into somewhere to get it filled up because I thought it was empty. And they picked up and they're like, yeah, that's got some in it. It's about half full.
So it's definitely a lesson that we don't really know what we're doing at the moment. Everything is kind of, let's just make it up. But along this weird little journey, we will take you with us so that if you're thinking about getting a camper van or old Duggy Dug Dug or something like that, then you can learn from all these really dodgy mistakes that we make along the way, and hopefully it'll stop you from making them in the future. Right, so we have just pulled up at our destination, and I'm not going to show you out of this window because it's mucky. I'm actually going to do the legwork and scramble in the back, and so you can see where we are going to have our delicious lunch. Let me try and wait a minute, have you locked the door? Locked it. Oh no, you haven't locked the door. Right, so here is where we're having our lunch. Usually this is just grass, but because it's flooded.
Yeah, it's actually a river down there.
Isn't that pretty?
So yeah, this is a new little contraption we bought the other day. You may have heard other campers with these, and they're usually called the Ridge Monkey. However, what is the point in having one with a particular name that costs a hell of a lot more when you can just buy a slightly cheaper one? The Skank Monkey. It works exactly the same. It's quite small if I put my hand next to it. Quite small. However, we might get two when we've got the boys in the
if it's any
car
good
and
and it doesn't like explode or something,
yeah.
then yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna give this a go. We'll show you what we're making now.
Right, I bought oil and we left it in the van and now it's gone to a smushy smush because it's been so blooming
like
cold.
Frozen or something.
Oh no.
Keep pumping.
A few minutes later, I used to do this. I'm gonna get the fog roll. We haven't got kitchen roll because we're really good, so toilet roll and Liz.
Whatever. Do you want to put it on the top as well? Because it's gonna.
Wait a minute. Oh, it smells like burning toilet roll now. Let's see, like pancakes
There we
dough. Got some pizza dough.
Pizza dough.
Ready to go.
Plant-based cheese, obviously. Meat-free refrigerators.
We're just gonna make. Oh my god! I nearly
pizza
put that on
sauce.
top of there, then.
We're not making a pizza.
No, we're too fancy for that, aren't we? With our
Yeah.
Skank Monkey.
Righto. So, righto. Well, that's boiling quickly.
Is it boiling?
Yeah, it was going
How
for
much
it.
water you got in there? You haven't got enough in.
Oh, I'll put some more in a second.
But
Right, so
we have got some. What is that? Pizza stuff. And I'm going to use that to smush that down.
we'll call it the Smidge Monkey because it's kind of like one. It's a smidge a bit like
That's the
one.
worst name. You made. Don't even name it.
No.
This contraption. There you go. Right, there we go. Right. This is the worst grater ever. Ones I do it really fast. Or do my own. Right, so let's get this thing fired
Let's get
up.
it lit.
Oh. Right, so kettle boiled.
Tea time.
Tea time. Excuse the marks on the kettle.
Yeah, I got scratched. Oh, I made too much water.
So we're just giving this little update.
We're gonna have a quick look on the other side.
It's been about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
look at that.
Wait a minute. Oh my god. That
Right.
actually smells really good actually, doesn't it?
Update in a couple of minutes when it's done.
And we might update in a few days if we've died
Yeah.
from food poisoning from uncooked dough.
Can't die from food poisoning.
So we think it might be cooked.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Look at that.
it's a bit crispy.
We won't show you the other side because that was the bit where we'd folded it all together.
Right, let's try. How do you get this out?
It's flop it out like that, I guess.
What, like open it in the middle?
Yeah.
Do you?
Or you're going to see it. There you go. What an absolute banger. Hopefully it's
How
cooked all the
the
way through.
heck do we eat this?
Oh.
A big knife?
Chop it right down the middle and stick it in your face. Look at that. How beautiful.
If it squirts me, I die. I'm going to be very annoyed.
Look at the juices.
Should I do it into triangles?
You can do, yeah.
Hot ham.
Oh, wow.
Hot. You can edit this out, just put some nice music over it. So hot.
So. So yeah, we're going to enjoy this and our tea. And here's a question for you. In one of those, in a Ridge Monkey or in a cheaper version of one, has any of you out there, if you've used one, made wedges? Because I love pizza and wedges. Right, just finished that food with the incredibly flooded view. Tell you what, if you've not made a calzone in one of them,
You're missing
you
out.
need to make one because that was good. It was really good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We just got the pre-rolled
Pizza Expresso.
Pizza Expresso. It comes in the box.
Admittedly, not the cheapest, but at the end of the day,
It's less than a Pizza Express pizza.
oh yeah. And do you know what? I probably enjoyed it more because we had a banging view, so
Yeah.
it was totally worth it.
So that was a successful dinner, I think, with the incredible view and the lovely company.
Oh, you had to see that. We didn't even eat our pudding that we bought.
We didn't,
How
but to be honest with
freaking sad
you,
is that?
we had one pizza roll. We obviously flipped it over and filled it with what you could fill it with, and we cut it into quarters, and it's stuffed. It was
Do you know what?
it was
You
heavy.
only need a quarter.
We've decided that's probably going to be a staple meal
And
in
you
the
can change
van.
it up and add obviously
Pepperoni in it.
Put some peppers in it and tomatoes,
Yeah.
sweet corn. The pizza is your oyster.
It's gonna be good.
Great.
So yeah, we're gonna, it's definitely going to be a staple. We're going to make it when we're out with the boys and stuff as well. So we'll
sure they'll enjoy
bit of
it.
salad. And like I said, if you've made any chips,
You with those bloody chips.
any chips or wedges, you let me know, because I want to make some chips and wedges in that thing if it's possible.
Once again, another little adventure in the van. But we have to do these because you make mistakes if you don't.
We need to get used to it. It's not something that we've ever done before. We've been camping, we've been to festivals, we've done all that lot, but we've never lived in a van. So.
And it's finding the stuff you need. We don't want to get, because literally our first adventures out.
Whoa.
What the hell's that?
Helicopter, really
What the
low.
hell?
Look at that. Did you see that?
Hey, Nora.
So low. Sorry. Thanks for that. Helicopter.
Anyway, we are we're trying to do as many of these little adventures out as much as possible. Sorry, you had a hair then, not like a weird knit. Just to get used to living in it, really.
Yeah, just
and then
get a
when
feel
it
for
comes to actually sleeping in it, we'll have everything that we need. We know we've got everything because we're not going to be going in campsites. We're going to be wild camping.
Well, we're
aren't
going to
we?
wild camp as much as we can because we've got plans to go up to Scotland. We've got plans to go to Europe and stuff where it's a lot easier to wild camp. Obviously, England is not as easy, but when you use Park for Night, which I'm sure any campers, anyone who's got a camper and stuff uses, it shows you locations that you can stay. But they're not always necessarily secure or you're not going to feel comfortable in a lot of the areas, so we're just getting used to being in it, so when we go to these places we feel comfortable.
Stopping, aren't we, and just getting used to being here and you getting used to the feel of the van. We just pulled out the bed and seen how much space we have.
We actually had the bed out and we had the door open. I should have filmed that, I didn't. We were enjoying it too much.
It just felt really surreal.
But, we just sat sideways with our feet hanging out the door.
No, it's always been a massive dream of ours to do this, so it is mega exciting. And it's one of those things that once you actually go for it, you have about a week of thinking, what the hell have I done?
Yeah.
But now everything's slowly getting quite nice in here.
In a good few weeks or in a couple of months or so, once we've gotten used to doing all this, we'll probably do like a little video of the things that we've improved on and new things that we've got. Like the lessons that we've learned basically, and the new things.
Duct tape.
Do you know what I mean though? Like, because I guarantee in a month we'll be doing so many things, so much different, and we'll have new things and we'll be using new things. So we'll keep updated as we're doing that, because if it's something that you're planning on doing, you can literally learn from our mistakes. So we'll still be doing all the exact same adventures that we were doing, theme parks and whatnot. Oh, I need to drop the camera. Theme parks and whatever. But we'll be doing it in Doug, and he'll be making our life a lot easier.
And cheaper, because we used to spend like £300
so much money on
a night
hotels
in
and
a
stuff.
hotel, and now we can live for free. Admittedly, it costs us a bit to buy and do it, but
Worth it.
it is
In the long run,
grand.
it'll be worth it.
Definitely.
But anyway, that's the end of that vlog. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this awful little vlog, please give it a like.
We will stay in him at some point.
and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.
See you later.